Bret Hart remain champion. Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again? There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about. Incoming! Whoa, look out!
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Fends it off. Good counter.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Russian leg sweep.
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight. He beats the count, barely. Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
The momentum is squarely on Hitman's side now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
And this one might be headed ringside. Quick reaction to Hart there. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Oh, trying to make that arm useless here.
Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. Late in this one, and Bret isn't done yet.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
This is how Bret wanted it. A public assault of Michaels in front of the Canadian people.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that
Figure 4. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Carefully measured knee drop.
This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Ooh, pounding the breadbasket. And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage.
Hold on, is he thinking of a submission here?
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Impressive reversal from Michaels. This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight.
And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
Absolute torture!
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation.
Hitman now taking his opponent down. Grapevine locked in. Sharp shoot.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. The count continues.
Time to get back in there.
Finally became aware of the count and gets back into the ring.
Side Russian leg sweep.
He counters with a great reversal. Side Russian leg sweep. Landing on the spine. He's headed up high. From the top. Elbow drop. Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman remaining a step ahead.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Wants to finish this.
To the sky.
Off the top of a diving hammer strike.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Clothesline. Caught with the lariat.
Finds the roll-up.
Gets to the rope and the ref stops the count.
Shoving him into the corner now.
He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
Bret could be turning his fortunes around.
Disheartening position for HBK.
Michaels is being subjected to a beatdown. From above!
Look out! Through the air, and connects!
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
Headed back into the ring.
Some showboating from Shawn here.
Takedown.
A blow like that might have them seeing stars right now.
Going up to the top now. And Bret off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Oh, what a lariat.
Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the sharpshooter.
He just seems to be laser focused on this. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
This could be it. Bret could retain the title here.
Nice takedown. But a step through into the vintage sharpshooter from Bret Hart.
Sharpshooter applied.
Bret's got the sharpshooter locked in.
Hart is leaning back far.
What's his opponent gonna do? Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.